This place feels kind of familiar. Master, this town is so beautiful, and everyone is so pretty. I didn't know there were places like this, but it feels really familiar. I don't know why. I've never been here before. Though I do miss our home, but it feels empty without Ryu there. I don't want to believe he's actually gone. You know how I feel, right, Master? It's why you worked so hard to save me. None of us want to lose our family.
Who's that?
Relax, Jinbin.
Look! What is it?
Are you the Wanderer? You are the hero from the Talus Dominion, correct? What an honor it is to meet at last. Ah, yes. Like you, I am a wanderer. Valindria's insular credo did not suit me, so I ventured out of its walls many years ago. With all due respect to the Divine Maiden, I searched for spirituality elsewhere. At last, I found it at Ajinara Monastery. Yes, that very Hunmyung asked me to speak with you. He's requested your presence. I am unsure. He seems quite shaken and only mentioned a dark prophecy. I hope you don't find this presumptuous, but he'd like to speak with you now. Thank you, Wanderer. Your children are certainly welcome to join. Children, please, one at a time.
We'll see you soon, Master.
Kindly let me explain. Welcome back,
Welcome,
warrior.
Master,
warrior.
this place is so
Did you
different.
get lost?
Thank you for joining us on such short notice. I hope your presence among us will be enlightening for everyone's sake. How do I explain? For the past several days I've been contacted by someone, but not in the usual way. This person's consciousness somehow reached out to me during my meditations. I'm not sure who this person was, but they had something pressing to share, not to me, but to you. Whenever this person contacted me, an image of you would come into focus, as if this person knew you without ever having met you. That was my first thought as well, but increasingly, I get the sense that this person is an ally rather than a foe. That's why I asked Yoena to bring you here. My spiritual link with this person has allowed us to open this direct portal so he can join us. He'll be here soon. I sense his presence.
Look at that!
Master, what's happening?
Warrior.
Welcome, friend.
Thank you, monk. You've done well.
It's an honor to meet you in person. The warrior is here and ready to listen.
Warrior.
May your path lead you to peace.
May fortune favor you.
All right, let's go.
Brother, don't leave us
Stay
behind.
together, please.
Jianse.
Welcome to the
It's been a while.
Thorntail School. Children, entertain yourselves out here. Warrior, meet us inside.
I've heard stories about you. Solak, ancient tombs, a tree that has a woman tethered to it or something like this. I'm sure. Same for us. Soha is working with us now, and you've obviously met Chundun. To be perfectly honest, I still have some doubts about Chundun and his visions. The whole thing seems a bit far-fetched. But then I remember the way that Gunma put his trust in Madden's premonitions. Madden's visions ultimately led the 8 Masters to you. So even if I have my doubts, it's not my place to question him. Anyway, the others are inside trying to sort out what we should do with this vision situation. You should join us. Your students can stay out here and play with the cats. Just make sure
Can't
they play
we go
nicely.
inside too?
I'll see you inside, warrior.
I hope they're ready.
Thank you all for coming.
Together again.
It's an honor to see you again.
Warrior, this censer has been in the Thorntail School for generations. We use it to cast divinations. Please, remain calm as I light it. Very good. Now stay present as I read the divination. Everyone, silence please. What shall we find?
I'm sorry, was that it?
I asked for silence. Despite the interruptions, I managed to hone in on your probable futures. They are already changing. I see a dark and terrible beast coming to Zyway. You face it alone. You need not focus on that. I saw something new in your possession. Something that gave you a fighting chance. To defeat the darkness coming for Zyway, you must harness the power of a beast. You will need the heart of a sacred beast. Bring it to me, and I will extract and refine its chi, so that you may use its power when the time comes. Rumor has it that an exotic collector is visiting the How Bazaar. He may have what you need. Good luck.
Farewell.
That
All
was
right,
anticlimactic.
then. No
We can
time
do
to
this.
You sure?
Goodbye, warrior.
Yuma!
This neighborhood's gone
Who
to
is
the
that
dogs.
awful man?
Just some rich Stratus hotshot. A
Warrior.
decent challenger for Goldie?
Hey, good to see you again.
Been a while
Who's
since
the
we
new
had
blood?
some
Fights are
good
bad
fights.
for business. Brings it.
I can't thank you enough for clearing out the Toe Clan back in the day. With your help, I was able to reinvigorate the neighborhood. So, what can I do you for? Weapons? Revenge? You name it, I have it. Anything for you, old bud. Don't have it. But you're actually in luck, and I'll tell you why. You see that hotshot sitting over there, with the 2 sexy groupies? That's Cation. He's fresh from the Stratus Empire, bleeding cash and dropping names. Pretty boy says that he's got the greatest fighters in the realm. Of course, our very own Goldie has been running the Zyway streets for years. And she says she has the toughest mercs on the block. Goldie's been right so far, and has swept Cation's warriors into the gutter. He's about to lose for good, go home disgraced. I bet he'd pay a lot to have a certain legendary hero on his team. You save his pride, he's liable to give you anything. Except his soul, of course. That's long gone. Give it a try, warrior. Talk to him. But don't go over there too quickly. I need time to flip a few bets. Knock him dead.
A decent challenger for Goldie?
Get your bets in now, people.
I promised my
Go
word
back
bound
to
to the
the
day.
Can I help you? Hey, Mr. Cation, ain't just that warrior from the Dreadtide Arena?
Not too late to surrender. These fighters are total garbage. Whoa, you're the Hong Moon hero. Wait, you are the hero, right? Beat up Nak Sun, Yun Sang, even the Grand Enchantress? Wow. You're just in time, champ. I have an opportunity you literally cannot pass up. Imagine even more fame. Imagine men, women, hey, whatever you're into, fawning over the How Society Fight Champion. Oh yes, Goldie is gonna hate this. Wait, what do you need? Heart of a Sacred Beast. That's a super rare item from Moonwater Plains. Super rare. Okay. But if you lose and embarrass me, I cut out your heart. Get me? Good. Now get out there and win me some money. Oh, Goldie! Look who I got!
Cation, you're hiring help off the streets now. Pathetic.
Yes, madam. You stepped into the wrong alley, punk. Goldie, forgive
Finish
me.
this Narsac off.
Impressive. That was amateur hour.
Know that? That's it. Release Wazoo. I can't believe it.
Ha-ha! Amazing! Who do we got lined up next?
That's my move.
How come
I guess this beats having
the toe
I want to share.
Yuma!
Perhaps I'll go for a stroll in the park.
Welcome to
A
the
divination
Thorntail
charm said we'd be receiving.
Stop bothering me! Here, kitty kitty!
Wait
Come
up!
play with me! You're bothering me! Come
Welcome back. Do not look directly at the light. Warrior, I believe this is yours. Do not lose this, warrior. The attack on Zyway could happen at any time, and you must be prepared. I've only done my duty. You do not need to thank me. Remember to... Wait, do you see that large man? He's stomping all over our botanical garden. These Tempest guards have no sense of boundaries. Excuse me, warrior. I will handle this. Absolute brutes. These people.
Sir, you have an appointment.
The Hongmoon hero, in the flesh! It is an absolute pleasure to meet you again. It was a while ago. Remember back when Jin Suyin took over? And we all charged into the emissary's quarters? What a night, huh? I had a different haircut back then. Don't worry about it. The important thing is that I finally found you. And here, of all places. Our honored Empress, Yunma Fei, humbly requests your presence. All I know is that she said it was an emergency. She's waiting for you in the main courtyard. Thank you, warrior. Divines be with you.
Yoma!
Welcome. Thank you for coming so quickly, warrior. My sources tell me you were illegally street fighting in the Hal Bazaar? There is no need to apologize. I fought in a few bouts too, back in the Red Guard. But I believe my adventuring days are over. Madden's successor predicted that? Warrior, this is very concerning. Zyway is still scarred from its last disaster. This cannot be a coincidence. Unfortunately, I did not summon you for a social call. Please, tell me what you think of this letter from the Dowager. Of course you are qualified. After all, she's asking about you. Please read the letter. A new quest item.
Empress Yunma Fei, I send you a long overdue congratulations on your ascension to the throne. The turbulent history between our two peoples vexes me of late, and I wish for any enmity to end between the Stratus Empire and the Talus Dominion. I hereby invite your champion, the Hongmoon hero who defeated the villainous Chol Mugo, to join me at Dasari Palace in a first step toward a lasting peace. Empress, deep wounds have been inflicted on both sides. I implore you, let it end. Let peace reign between us. I eagerly await your response, and I hope to see the Hongmoon hero, or even yourself, at Sweetwater Pavilion for a grand welcome.
Charming, isn't she? What do you make of it? I wonder why the Dowager is suddenly feeling so diplomatic. I have heard she is slightly unhinged, but she is no fool. Well, warrior, she asked for you specifically. What do you think? I agree. My spies gather that the Dowager is still dabbling with the dark arts. She has already committed unspeakable atrocities against her own people. Who knows what she would do if she had you and your pupils as collateral? For now, I think you and I should decline. I will have the Nameless investigate her more thoroughly. Perhaps they can figure out why she is so interested in you and your students. Warrior, you know me well by now. Of course, I have secret spies embedded in the Dasari Palace. They have already divulged many of the Dowager's secrets. Given the circumstances, I believe it is time you all met. Nuya, please give us your report.
By your grace, Empress. Hello, warrior. The Empress must trust you tremendously to include you in this meeting. Please understand that what we discuss here must never leave your lips, must never reach other ears. We are the Nameless, and we are the secret scourge of the Stratus Empire. To the Dowager, we are handmaids, sailors, merchants. To our Empress, we are her ears. You may call me Nuya. I've long abandoned the life I was born into so I could serve our Empress. My past is meaningless compared to my purpose, which is to overthrow the Dowager through any means necessary. Lately, the Dowager has distanced herself from the court, but she is always accompanied by her newly appointed Imperator. He is a young boy with scarlet eyes. She flaunts him, almost as if she is trying to foster rumors. Imperator Ryu, but warrior, please, I know he resembles your missing pupil. I think that's the point. She is trying to provoke you. Understand that the Dowager is playing with your emotions. From what I've heard, the new Imperator is dangerous and violent. He can't possibly be the boy you lost. Let us compromise. The Nameless and I will investigate. If the Imperator is in fact your missing pupil, we will try to bring him back alive. But you must understand that our loyalty to the Empress takes priority.
Warrior. Warrior, please listen. I know what you are thinking, but do not do this. Your loyalty is so prominent that it is legendary. The Dowager knows this and is using it against you. You fought through Solok for that sweet little girl. Why did I think this would be different? I know you will. I will not stop you, but please, meet an agent of mine, Woonha, in the East Winds Inn. She has suffered from the Dowager's cunning firsthand. When you see her, tell her you are casting stones against the wind. After that, please listen to her advice. You will need it to survive in Dasari Palace. Do not overstay your welcome, warrior. May the divines bless you.
Hey, where's Woonha?
You got some kind of problem? You stumble into the wrong room, Mooncake? Unless you're here to take a drink order, how about you get lost? Is that so? Well, if Empress Tariff wants to see me, she can walk her beaded veil over here and... Oh, forgive me. You don't look like a typical member of our group. I see Her Majesty has been recruiting. Wait, don't say anything. Don't even breathe. How about a little help?
Make this quick.
What do you have there? Ah, I recognize the seal on this letter. The Ebon Drake. Either he followed you in, or they're finally onto me. I'm a merchant captain, warrior. A legitimate business owner. And if you want to keep a secret society secret, you should probably stop saying it out loud. Anyway, what can I do for you? Why? Oh, are you taking that ship out of Faircloud? I thought that was for bigwigs only. That's not a good sign. Have you said anything bad about her lately? Been mouthing off to the Ebon Drake? What I can tell you is that she's jailed her own officials, commandeered half my fleet, requisitioned my profits, and she's really cozy with the Ebon Drake, in case you haven't noticed. No one's seen her son in weeks. People say she's unstable, violent. If the Dowager asked for you by name, I think it's already too late. As long as you're in the Stratus Empire, she'll find you. If you want to survive in Dasari Palace, then trust no one. Nod and play along, but don't believe the advisors, the court maids, the generals, and especially the dowager. Got it? That ship's leaving soon. Hop on if you want. It's your funeral.
How lovely. You look like you might need some help. Yes, I am Nuya. How nice to make your acquaintance for the first time. You must be the Hongmoon hero, and these are your pupils. How lovely of them to join us. How very cute. Warrior, we are so happy to welcome you to Empress Tehu's palace. However, I must warn you that the waves are quite choppy and perilous, especially for children. While I am overjoyed to join you on the trip to Dasari Palace, I must warn you that I have many affairs to attend to in the court. You will be completely on your own once we arrive. Kindly speak with Captain Intok when you're ready to board. Thank you. And remember, warrior, the winds can change at any moment. May the wind be at our back.
You must be our honored guest. Captain Intok at your service. On behalf of Empress Tehu and the Stratus Court, it is my honor to welcome you aboard the Gentile Dragon. Now, it is my understanding that you may have a few younglings that will be joining us on our trip to Fortune Harbor. Not to worry. Children are always a special joy to have aboard, so long as they steer clear of the powder kegs in the hall. Are you ready to come aboard?
I'm so glad to be on solid land again.
Ah, warrior has come. On behalf of Empress Tehu, I bid you welcome. I am Minister Jan Yong. We have been eagerly anticipating your arrival. Trust you will make yourself at home. And on that note, we have prepared a small banquet for you and your young charges. We request that you kindly join us at Sweetwater Pavilion. There is no more beautiful spot to receive guests in all of Gunwon City. Empress Tehu will be there to greet you. Oh, how exciting! Enjoy the splendor of the palace.
man,
Love this
food
music.
smells so good. Come
Master,
on,
are they
grab some
dancing?
food.
What's going on?
Master, I don't like it here. Something feels wrong. Master, I don't like it here. It's giving me the creeps. I don't know. Maybe. I feel all stuffy and dizzy here. Don't you feel anything? I'll try, but it's hard. I really don't like it. This feels really wrong. It feels bad. I don't... Master, something's coming. I can't take it anymore. I can't stay here.
Please, halt.
Sorry, but you must remain in the hall. Nobody can leave during the banquet. Please return to the event. But you're an honored guest, so you must remain here. We'll have a guard look for your pupil. We are under strict orders. The Dowager will arrive shortly, so please do not raise a scene now. It will not go well for you. Thank you for your understanding and patience.
It seems our guest has finally arrived. Delighted to meet you. I pray this meeting will mark the beginning of a new era for the Stratus and the Talus. Have you enjoyed my palace? You have exceptional taste. Dasari is truly the jewel of Gunwan City. Yunma Fei was wise to send you, per my request. I think we will get along just fine. You know, if the Stratus Empire and Talus Dominion were united, there's no telling what we could achieve. But enough of that. I have someone I would like you to meet, brave warrior. He is the new Imperator of the Stratus Empire. He has heard much of your deeds. I will leave you two to talk.
Is he Master?
I hear you're the hero who saved the Empire. You look exactly how I imagined. It's a great honor to be in your presence. I'm sorry. Have we met before? I can't imagine I'd forget meeting a great hero like yourself. You cut a rather striking figure. I think you may have mistaken me for someone else, Jiansei. That aside, I was hoping to ask a favor of you. Please forgive my rudeness, but could you indulge me? Please spar with me? As the Royal Imperator, it would be a great privilege to learn from an accomplished warrior like you. Really? I didn't think you would agree so easily. I won't hold back, so please don't go easy on me. Let's begin. You're every bit as talented as they say.
Formidable.
I'm
That
impressed.
much is certain.
Thank you for that. It makes me realize I still have a long way to go. I need to be strong to properly serve the Empress. But it almost felt like you knew my moves before I did. I'd expect no less of the master of the Hongmoon School. I should take my leave. Please, enjoy the rest of the banquet. Thank you again. Please excuse me.
Enjoy the feast. Everyone will get their fill.
Dowager Tehu, playing at Empress again, I see. Shameful.
Calm
Stop!
yourself, Handu. Your aggression is welcome on the battlefield, not here.
You insist on conducting official business without Prince Subin. He should be
The
here.
prince is in his chambers. Rest assured I will share every detail of tonight's event with him.
Twisted with your half-truths and omissions, I'm sure.
Handu, you're drunk. It would be wise for you to leave.
Now.
Guards, please escort the General out. Sir,
Please,
calm
sir,
down.
follow me.
Out of my way. I'll see myself out.
Ryu!
Are you all right?
Come on! What's with the cold shoulder?
So rude. It makes me sick that he would ruin our joyous occasion. It absolutely turns my stomach. I've lost my appetite. This banquet is over. Minister Jan Yong will prepare your quarters. Perhaps he will atone for his mistake in inviting Hondu in the first place. Consider this palace home, warrior. Let us retire.
Warrior, this way. I'm so sorry you had to witness such uncouth behavior. I invited the Chief General to this banquet out of respect for his office. But to think he would dare malign the Empress! Again, my profuse apologies. He is Ang Hondu, Chief General of the Stratus Army. He was the Imperator, but he was regrettably demoted due to outbursts like this. Frankly, Her Majesty's good grace is the only reason he hasn't been hauled off to Gunwon Prison. Ah, but I speak out of turn. I'm afraid the General's behavior has broken up the party, so to speak. Why don't you rest for a while? Excellent. Down the passageway to the left of the entrance, you'll find that a chamber has been prepared for you. Your pupils will stay in the chamber on the opposite side. Your young charges will be in excellent hands. Please, rest well.
Where's Jin So-yeon?
Master. Yeah, sorry about running off like that. I felt much better once I got out of there. I don't know, it felt like pressure from all over, and it was hard to breathe, like something was crushing me. Maybe the crowd was just too much for me. I am now, Master. Don't worry about me. But what about you? You look like something's on your mind? Okay, if you say so. Where are the others? I'll go catch up with them, Master. I don't want them worrying about me, too.
I'll escort you.
Forgive the intrusion. Honored warrior, what a pleasant surprise. We just finished preparing your quarters. I hope they meet your exacting standards. Please call if you need any assistance. We are here for your comfort. We'll leave you be.
Welcome, welcome!
Peaceful dreams.
Apologies for the delay. I was attending to other guests in the pavilion. I hope I haven't held you up. These quarters are among the finest you'll find in the palace, and are reserved for honored guests. Rest assured, the servants will tend to your every need. The large room at the end of this hallway is yours. I'm sure you'll find it to your liking. You are an honored guest, and you must be treated as such. I shall take my leave. Should any issues arise, please notify the soldiers stationed outside. Sleep well.
Right on time. Not to struggle.
acquired a new quest item.
Only the loyal guards should take shifts tonight.
You know what this means. Once the guests have retired, execute the plan. A plausible story is in place to explain the Zyway group's absence. Children are no exception. Anyone who disobeys will be executed as a traitor.